Right, I was saying about transfer for your D and Como Ahodona, former Deputy General Secretary Dima NDC Amanyo Konira, Samuel Kwakuani the Ho, and Eka saying, and it's more the 2 years now, and for my opinion that the year John Dramani Mahama, Hona, Kwakuani Hon small the 2 years and say, no, I know John Dramani Mahama, or year head of economic management team, they say, or more incompetent pa and I answer to and I'm so my President Mills, and so establish a year an economic advisor team. Send a baby met me abwasa economic management team no na eno so atimi abomo man no sa no mo matimi afo mo to apa e de front no eno yen sama do yewura kwakwan de ho enso so e de atu edwa ebusan ko ne enti kwakwan de ho nchiremu awo de atu dwa ne be ba chance na free ye de ho enkomo.
Under President Kofi and Aliu Mahama, between you and I don't think we remember anybody telling us Aliu Mahama was the head of the EMT.
Right.
Then President Mills becomes president. Let me tell you, under President Mills, there was really no EMT. What you had was an economic advisory team.
Okay.
That was advising the president directly. And it was chaired by the late Gobin Nankani. Gobin and Prof were mates in Achimota, Legon. And then Gobin went to the World Bank and served there for decades until he came on pension. This Nankani and Hagan.
Yeah.
So this Indian Ghanaians. Yeah. And when Gobin died, Ishmael Yamsin took over as the head of the economic advisory team.
Okay.
And let me state for the records, Kwesi, the Vice President John Dramani Mahama was not a member of the economic advisory team. He was not.
But they claim he was. I mean,
there is a lot of misinformation out there. And one of the challenges Kokwanyi Doho is having with John Mahama and his boys is that any attempt to clear the air and state the facts, then you are anti-JM.
John Mahama was not part of the economic advisory team.
He was not.
As a vice president?
No, he was not. He was not.
He was not.
It was the president, his finance minister, Dr. Dufo, and that's for which reason I was supporting Dufo at the primaries. This Governor Ankeny, Joel Hyde, I think the chief of staff was in attendance. Dr. Seth Abolo, then Prof's President Mills's own brother-in-law, Professor Afo. A group of friends who worked gratis, free, to ensure that they supported their friend and brother to succeed. And that is how the economy was held in check. So when the finance minister sorts his things out and everything, he goes to the economic advisory team to present whatever it is before he comes to cabinet, to come and present to cabinet. Is it not interesting that when John Mahama took over, assuming he was a member of the economic advisory team, he would have followed the same economic trajectory?
Because you see, me will letter be waha, and in fact, I will show it on the screen now. This is on the 23rd November 2010. Now the letter says, "Dear Sir, appointment as member of the economic management team." It's a work as an advisory team, but even with that, the letter here says economic management team. What is challenging you on that? We FJK Bibaku Mensa, secretary to the president, distribution to we or say to a year or say so person to article 77 clause 2 as part of the steps to enhance the work of cabinet. It has pleased His Excellency the President to appoint you as member of the economic management team with effect from 1st June 2010. We John Mahama.
Good.
It's now okay just say hold
on.
If he was part of the management team.
This is a management team.
Right.
I am saying that.
So what's the difference between the advisory team and the management team? So, what's the difference between the two?
So there was an advisory team. Check and see if there was an advisory team. So there was a management team. You understand? That was supposed to do some work.
Okay.
And I am telling you that beyond the management team, there was an advisory team.
Okay.
Which the president created himself. Which had to balance this management team because as far as he was concerned, the management team was not producing results.
The management team and not Jomama, your vice president or Dan.
It wasn't producing results.
They were not producing results.
Exactly.
And was setting up an advisory team. Economic team.
Yes.
I see.
That is it. So, so the management team, like I said earlier on, is not constitutional. What the articles that Bibaku Mensa is referring to, is about other things. So pursuant to this thing, somebody has been appointed as a member of the EMT. Is that not it?
Yeah.
But the EMT is not the constitutional creation.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But you have been appointed pursuant to certain articles of the Constitution, of course, to help function this, that.
But it's about advisory team,
yes.
Any economic team. Now, on duties here, were they overlapping and now say? So I don't want to get a clarity.
So the clarity is that. So you had this management team, which was purely administrative, but the president, in wanting to achieve results and not to be seen to be rocking any boat, had to set up this advisory team.
Wouldn't that amount to rocking boat rather?
No,
because you undermine the authority of EMT4.
You are not you are seeing that the EMT is not giving the results that you need.
And you see members of the EMT, Dr. Kwamna before himself, the finance minister, Kwesi Ahoye Hannah Tete Joe J. the late PV Obin. One of the chairman. In fact, he was the chairman of the NDPC at the time, being part of the economic management team.
But there was the advisory team. If the advisory team chaired by Governor Nankani to support the work of the EMT.
I see.
Right. I was saying, I put here some more kwaku ani do ho ne ana etwebia ne betena se na ye di enkomo ahodona na yenka say.
Okay, so yes, ansana obi beko telani ho ana obeto material e de akotelani ho so okopam e de amabo akotre no na woni telani na akodweno hu ba bi obeyi ni podua e de afa ana sabe mpani so de otirja ho nanim se de sibo no mpani na sa so se bomochiche fi nsu ase be kacho de den chemawa yanyina chinye because kwa idoho was the special assistant to the president, was the special aide to the late President Mayors. Eti bibia koso bia no onim to oka onim de oka enya busremu ka eti mintu nka so obo ana so mo a ewo mu sesisi am no ka se tembu sa ba ni se obi nton sam fa hye ne busue ni yenim se between Mahama and the Kwakwendo Honda say heat blood muja sheshibi koso mo ntemti no you don't expect say Kwakwendo be cancer papa e dey afa Mahama ho but unyuma e be dedi unyuma a wo yeye na be dedi enema jigu ya ntina Professor Mel set up advisory committee on economy no or set a committee because na enema ajigu ntina wo set sa ankofo no betu management team no fo kwan ya ombefa so repair and ombe revive the dying economy. It's Kwakwendo who can. It's not like it's be on any issue ntia. But the point is that sankanye se on an entire basanko be kana. And no question ba kwa ya na to bia me say bisa. It whatever it is na Ghana for Kruma, Ghana for member, ye nyina afie ni ko ye hwe 2024 die besi akọ na ye gina so akasa. Piao.
Right, I was for like share na for comment in the comment section I say efa emaye yakramo.